as I said earlier, you know, she woke up for work one morning, went down on the job, and was a first responder for a tragic workplace fatality that occurred on the job. She was so brave that day to come through with it. You know, she's there and she didn't take a second thought. She just jumped into action and responded to those guys, and we're so proud of her here. She's willing to speak to you all today. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Mick. I just want to say it's a wicked turnout today. Thank you all for coming. It does really mean a lot to see everyone's support. Another thing that I want to say is just being a woman working in construction can be very, very hard. During the process of going through that death on the site, another person that did really help me and have my back besides the union was Larissa, right in front of me. She's another really, really strong woman that's with the union, working in construction and just moving onwards and upwards. Another thing I learned today as well is that Reece Malaya, being one of the first full-time officials representing women in construction, was actually removed from office. How do they expect women like us? I'm only 24 years old, like that's really, really young. Most of my family work in construction as well, so it was sort of a footpath for me to go in. I do love it very much, but it's making it very, very hard to see women in leadership roles being taken away and being told that they just cannot do what they cannot do, purely just because they're not a man. And I don't think that's acceptable either.
Hell no!
Shame, shame. So we're here about the CFMEU today, and the one thing that I can say about the CFMEU is the word family. CFMEU have always had my back. I've had, as we all have, I've had my ups and downs in the construction industry, especially being a woman, between being bullied, being sexually harassed, and the ins and outs and everything between. The one person and the one community I could always have in my corner is you guys. Every single day, it makes me such a better person. It makes me actually want to wake up and go to work, and it makes me enjoy work because I love what I do. Another one is that the CFMEU has created a pathway for myself so that I'm able to succeed in with what I want to do, because I don't want to be a labourer the rest of my life. I want to be able to get ticketed up, I want to be able to move on, and I want to be able to soar and prove to people that said that I had to prove my worth just to be in this industry, which I think is an absolute shame. The union supports women in construction, and in recent events seeing all the women's in higher up over Reece being terminated, I don't think that's acceptable at all, with absolutely no evidence against them. The CFMEU has your back, the CFMEU has women's back, and the CFMEU has everyone's back. Just one of my experiences as well, working through labour hire, you know, we see a lot of women come in and they don't really last very long, but the amount of support that I've received from Mick, from Kai, from all the delegates, which I want to praise them today, all the organisers, I think we should give them a hand as well. But yeah, as Mick said, dealing with that death on site, it's not good. You know, we all go to work to come home, and the CFMEU makes good safety, good amenities, good wages, and it makes a good home, because we built this city.
Let's hear it for Emma. Thanks, Emma. Now it's time to march. I've got a couple of guys out there with a banner. We're going to assemble just at the